Today we're going to be doing a direct fit phone mount installation on this 2023 Toyota Tundra. This particular truck happens to have the larger style screen. Installation is slightly different than the trucks with the smaller screen. To be able to do this, you're going to need a trim tool, 10mm socket on an extension. Phone mount that we're putting in is going to be going right here. Basically, we need to be able to lift away this leather wrapped piece of trim. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come up here to this cubby with your trim tool, and we'll get in the front and pop it straight up. And there's clips that hold it down, and then in the back it goes in straight, so when you reinstall it, you'll put the back in first and hinge it down to put it in the front. For now, we'll just set this aside, which will expose 4 10mm screws, 2 on each side, that are physically holding the radio screen and AC trim all into the truck. So we're going to remove all 4 of those screws. And don't drop them. Like so. Next, you're going to take your trim tool and basically the gauge, this whole gauge surround with this little trim piece, which yours might be silver depending on what trim level your truck is. The whole gauge surround and into this vent, it's all one piece, and it can come out if you'd like it to, but it's also connected with like a little leather flap to the steering column, so it's not as easy to take out. We're just going to pop it loose. So what you're going to do is you take your trim tool and get it in on the top here and pull it out like so. You just need to get it loose enough because it overlaps over the top of the AC vents. We need to do the same thing with the passenger side. So if you just get in there, it's just all clips. Leave that slightly out like that. Then we'll just grab onto the radio and yank it. You can kind of pull it out of the way. If you'd like, you could take it out all the way. It's sort of heavy. Really, all you need to do is be able to hold it up and reach in here. Now you can see like the top edge of this trim by the key switch and pull it out just like that. I'll slide the radio back in place here, and that kind of just exposes this area here. Next, you're going to take your phone mount and it's going to slide in straight down here and kind of rest against this clip body here. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we'll push it down like so, nice and tight, just like that. And then we're going to do the reverse here. So this truck happens to be a platinum trim level, so all of these dash pieces are wrapped in like a leather material, and as you can see, it's not really the greatest at the top. So depending on this panel that we've popped part of the way out goes all the way across to the top of the glove box. You can remove the whole thing if you want, but as you can see, the more that you remove, it tries to like come undone. So as we're putting stuff back in, just be mindful that you want to tuck that leather back under the HVAC stuff here so that it doesn't look stupid when you're done. So we've popped that guy back in. We're going to make sure that we've got the radio piece behind the gauge surround. We'll line our clips up, pop that back in. The same thing with on the passenger side here. There's a weird tether thing there. So if you come over here to the passenger side, we just want to line all of our clips up and pop it all back in and make sure everything's secured. Last part is you want to take your 4 screws, and we're going to re-fasten the top of the screen. And again, I like to just drop them in and start them by hand just to make sure I'm not going to drop them into the abyss. reinstall our tray back first at a slight angle and pop it back in. And that's all there is to the phone mount installation. Now we're gonna open up our box containing our head option we've chosen. We've got a Course Motorsports sticker, has a QR code on the back that takes you to our website. An alcohol prep pad, which you would use if you do not have a MagSafe Apple phone. You'd need to prep the back of your case or your phone to put the double-sided sticky steel ring on. A MagSafe magnetic head, a 17mm ball, and an Allen wrench. We're going to take the ball and the Allen wrench out. We're going to thread the ball onto the stud of your mount. Take the Allen wrench, put it in the end of it, and just give it a snug. And we'll take the MagSafe head out. We'll take the locking collar off, put it over the top of the ball, and pop the head on. And then we will tighten down the locking collar. And then last but not least, this is when you would apply your steel ring if you need it. This particular phone is an iPhone with MagSafe and a MagSafe case, so you just simply stick your phone to it and you're all set. Hi everybody, Jason from Course Motorsports here. Today we're sitting in a 2023 Toyota Tundra. This is a TRD off-road model with the smaller size screen. We're going to be doing installation of a Course Motorsports direct fit phone mount. The phone mount could be installed on either the left or the right, or both if you prefer, top portion of the screen, just to either side of the screen. To do the installation, all you need is some trim tools. So to get started, we're going to remove this radio surround, and in order to do that, there is little ears on each side of the radio surround that has these pieces of trim that cover it. So we're going to pop these loose. So if you get your trim tool in here like this guy just pops out pretty easily. And keep in mind that at the top there's slide in, so when you put it back you need to make sure those line up. And then same thing with this side. If you come in on the top of this piece of trim, get your trim tool in there and just pop it out like that. It can just stay loose. You just want to make sure that the actual clip itself has come out. And then we're going to come over here, and if you just kind of put your fingers in to the vent and get up on top and pry, it'll come out sort of the same way. Just like so. Like that. You can see the ears where the clip from the side trim goes in here, and then the same thing over here, and the whole thing is just held in with a whole bunch of clips. So what that's doing is it then exposes this whole top lip right here. Your mount is made to slide over, and like I said, it would be either to this side or to this side. There are some like molded ribs, which you're gonna make sure that you're over that molded rib and then against the side where the clip goes. The mount does have double-sided sticky tape, mostly to aid in installation, or if you wanted to put it in one of the positions where these molded ribs are not, like if you wanted it in the middle of the screen or something. For this, we're going to put it all the way to the right, just to kind of keep it out of the way of things. So what we'll do is we'll just take this and we will drop it down over this. And it's going to be kind of a tight fit. It'll kind of pop right into place. Just like that. So we've got the mount slid right up against the side of the clip. It fits all the way around, and it kind of lands right in this black spot here just to the side of the screen. Now we're going to do the opposite. So what we'll do is we'll pull this trim away here, snake that in, make sure it's going to go behind it. Same thing with the driver's side. Make sure everything is lining up all your clips kind of drop into place and pop it back down. And the same thing up here, we're gonna grab this one, pop that guy back into place. And then again, keep in mind that your top parts need to slide in, and then pop that trim back into place. And that's all there is for the installation of the bracket. Next, you're gonna open up the box containing the head option that you chose. This is our MagSafe non-charging one. Inside of here, you're gonna see an alcohol pad. That's what you would use to clean off the back of your phone or your case. A steel ring with sticky back, which is why you need the alcohol pad. Of course, Motorsports sticker with a QR code. That takes you to our website. MagSafe magnetic head, an aluminum ball, and an Allen wrench. So first we're going to take the ball and Allen wrench out of the box. And we will thread the ball onto the direct fit bracket. And then use your Allen wrench to just make sure that it's nice and snug. Like so. Then you'll take your MagSafe head out. We're going to remove the locking collar, pop it over the ball, and then just pop the head onto the ball and tighten your collar down. This is where you can turn the head to aim it towards you while you're driving. Next would be when you would want to install the steel ring on the back of your phone if you did not have a MagSafe device and case. This happens to be a MagSafe case with a MagSafe device, so it's simply stick it to the head.